In this video, I'm going to teach you how to draw realistic fur using the materials listed in the description of this video. Before shading the fur, first we're going to have to identify the direction of the light source. In this case, the light is coming from the top right. To start shading the fur, first add a base layer over the area of the fur. To do this, I'm going to use a 2B pencil to shade this base layer. The key is to shade in the direction of the fur. Also, when shading the fur, try not to make each line completely parallel to each other. In other words, try to vary the direction of the lines a little bit when applying each stroke of the pencil. This will ensure that the fur texture will look more organic and realistic. The reason why is because real-life fur tends to go in different directions, as each strand of fur varies in direction. After applying the 2B pencil, I'm gonna then use the blending stump to blend over the area of this fur. After shading this base layer using the 2B pencil, I'm gonna then move on to the 4B pencil to shade the darker areas of the fur. Now, what I mean by the darker areas of the fur, I mean the shadows of the fur. And these shadows will separate the fur into clumps of fur. This is important when drawing longer lengths of fur, as longer lengths of fur tend to be separated in different clumps, rather than just one continuous area of fur. Notice once again, as I'm applying the 4B pencil, I'm always shading in the direction of the fur, the same way I did with the 2B pencil. Once I'm done shading with the 4B pencil, I'm gonna then go over the lighter areas of the fur using the 2B pencil. This will help refine the texture of the fur. Once I'm done using the 2B pencil over the lighter areas of the fur, I'm going to use the blending stump again to blend over this entire area. After this, I'm going to use the 6B pencil to go over these darker areas of fur. Notice again, as with the 2B and 4B pencils, I'm applying the 6B pencil in the direction of the fur. After using the 6B pencil, I'm going to use the 4B pencil to refine the texture over the lighter areas of the fur. After using the 4B pencil, I'm going to use the blending stump for the third time to blend over this whole area. After using the blending stump, I'm then going to use the Tombow Mono Zero Eraser to apply some strokes over the lighter areas of the fur. Now, when using the Tombow Mono Zero Eraser, the key is to gradually remove the eraser off the paper as you go over the shadow areas. This will make it look like there are strands of fur covering the shadow areas, thus making the fur look more realistic. Also, when using the Tombow Mono Zero Eraser, you want to make sure that you apply them in random curved directions, not in parallel directions. This will again make the fur look more organic and realistic. After applying the Tombow Mono Zero Eraser, I'm going to then use the 4B pencil once again to go over the lighter areas of the fur to refine the texture of the fur. After using the 4B pencil, I'm going to then use a brush this time to blend over the whole area of the fur. And that's it. If you enjoyed this video and learnt from this tutorial, please leave a like. And if you want to see more tutorials like this, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.